Well, I am on a 2025 Harley Street Glide, and I am taking this out for a test ride. It is May 17 of 25, and it's the last day of a test ride event that Harley has been inviting people to participate in. Unlike the normal demo truck rides that I've done, this does not require an escort, and I'm actually going to be able to ride on roads that I am familiar with. So it'll be a little closer comparison of my existing 14 Street Glide to this new one. Obviously very different in terms of controls and layout. Right out of the gate, super smooth, coming off of a 103 high output engine on my 14 to the Milwaukee 8 117. So different. When you first sit on the seat, it feels like a plank. It really doesn't look like it's a comfortable seat. I won't be in this long enough to really know, but in my experience, Harley stock seats leave you wanting. Now, interestingly, I feel like the brakes on my bike are more grabby than on this one, which really surprises me. I still have the OEM brake discs and pads. It's almost like this bike is 100 pounds lighter than mine, just by the pickup this engine has. Wow. It just really goes. Definitely has more pull and more gusto than my 103, as you would expect. Now I also have the Fat Boy 114. They're making those now with the 117. I feel like the Fat Boy would be faster, is faster than this. And I guess that makes sense because it is considerably lighter, and the difference between 114 and 117 isn't that dramatic. However, if you threw a stage 2 on this thing, look out. I think it would really be amazing. My bike has stock front suspension and Pitubo rear shocks. I was kind of curious how this suspension would feel in comparison. I just took this road last night on my bike, and I can't say I noticed a tremendous difference between the two. The Pitubo is very good, and I feel like this bike definitely has better stock suspension than my 14 did. But it's very smooth, very responsive, even in fourth gear right now, twisting the accelerator, you know, in the 3,400 RPM range. And it just wants to go, for sure. Can't do fifth or sixth gear any justice out here. Just sitting on this bike and riding it, it's such a visual upgrade from what I'm used to. My bike looks quite dated, obviously. Those Rushmore bikes have been around for a while and we're due for a refresh. I do like the design of the tank and the bags with the lines. I think it's more modern looking, but they didn't go overboard with it. This is a beauty. This is a beauty. Really enjoying this. You can barely hear it. Stock exhaust. And so we all know what that's like. I feel like the exhaust is always the first mod I want to do to a bike. Well, this looks like a suitable place to turn around. They don't want me to go running up the miles, obviously. This is going to be a bike someone's going to buy off the floor, so I understand that. There's so much to explore on these bikes. The new touring bikes with all of the electronics and the different ride modes. They really packed a lot in here, and the controls are a lot more involved, but I would say very intuitive. So this is just a short test ride. They threw a $20 gift card at me as part of the promo. And this is the first day it hasn't been raining in pretty much 6 days. So it's a good excuse to get out. In stock form, the engine is beautiful. I mean, yes, a stage 2 or something would really bring a lot more out of it, but just as it is right now, it really puts you in a position where you're holding on those handlebars. It's a very nice, snappy, fast bike. And it is very beautifully designed, and it's loaded with features. The Street Glide isn't the golden child that it used to be. It used to be the #1 bike, and I believe the Road Glide has surpassed it. But I'll take the Street Glide any day. This bike will always be the bike in my mind. I just love the Batwing. I love that it's closer than the shark nose fairing. The Road Glides are really cool, no question, but personal preference, I'd take a Street Glide anytime over that. And there's so many Street Glides out there, but there's lots of ways to do little customizations and mods and really make it just the way you like it, make it your own. You know, I've definitely done that with my bike, with different things. Shift's nice. Always love Harley transmissions on the touring chassis. Very nice shifts. Don't get hit by a train. This dealership is about 12 miles from the interstate, so there wasn't really an opportunity to take it out there. Understandably, they don't want me going out and putting a whole bunch of miles on it. But this was fun. It got me out of the house, and as the penalty, I will be cutting lawn tonight. First time of the year. There's my blue Fat Boy. And there we are. Thanks for coming with, guys. Always nice to do a Harley test ride. Till next time.